So this is just going to be a test to see if this thing can even handle the resolution I want to stream this. Because I have this feeling that it's not. Right, I'm confident everything on the stream is working fine, so we're going to move forward. Today we're just going to play through the demo of Stronghold Definitive Edition, and watch me fail at building castles properly. So, yeah, that was quite the tech demo. They didn't really, they didn't go through too much of it. And this looks more like the background to Total War rather than Stronghold. I'm pretty sure they got some inspiration from that. Nice as it looks. So yeah, essentially all they did was they converted it to, they converted the graphics to 3D in the Unity engine. And it looks vaguely the same, but the sprites just, not the sprites, but the models just don't look, they don't look right. So when they were 2D, it's sort of, it wasn't that big of a deal when they were sliding diagonally or sideways or were doing the wrong animation. There was still a bit of charm to them. Here, it's not the same. I'm just gonna show you.
Welcome to the Stronghold tutorial. This tutorial, the first task, is to find a suitable place. The first thing you need to do in Stronghold is find a suitable place. Wood has automatically been transferred. In addition to the Saxon Hall and the stockpile, you should see it. The more popular you are, if on the top left of the screen, you can see that the left click on the
I'm just going to skip through most of this because you probably went over this.
When the granary building up, right-click.
You probably went over this back in 2001. There's no need to go over it again. It's essentially
This panel lets you see your food details and allows you to make changes to your rationing. On the right of this panel, left-click on the plate with the most food on it to set your rations. Due to your generous rationing, you're now gaining a big bonus to your popularity each month. And the popularity symbol has changed to a smiling face. The downside to this is that you're consuming food at twice the rate you were before. You can view the rate of consumption by watching. Next, right-click to leave the granary and left-click on your Saxon Hall to bring up the Keep panel. This panel lets you view your tax detail. You can set your taxes to left-click on the right arrow until taxes are set to mean. You will now have a little gold coming into your treasury each month, but you're suffering a big hit to your popularity due to your mean tax. The scribe shows your popularity.
There's big complaints about that the scribe's face is not as creepy. He just kind of looks like an older man.
The reports panel here, you see the effects of your actions on costs. Making changes to your tax rate and rationing, your tax rate and rations level will now be set to the. Now you have a grasp of how to place buildings. Running along the bottom of the screen are 6 shields. Move your mouse pointer over these shields. Left-click on the industry building category. Hammer. Click on the woodcutter's hut in the building selection scroll and build 4 woodcutters' huts close to the trees.
I like to build them
Finally,
far away. It
right
kind of,
click to start building.
it's not great when, if you want wood quickly.
Good. Now you see that 4 of the peasants around your campfire have turned into... Now you need
But
to start increasing your food
it kind
stocks.
of naturally slows down the
Left-click
flow
on
of
your granary again.
the flow of resources into your inventory that way as the game progresses, because once you build a lot of woodcutters huts, eventually you're just gonna have wood flooding into your inventory.
The amount of food you have left is shown in absolute units and also monthly supply. Left-click on the farm building category, Apple. Now place 4 hunters posts and the remaining peasants will become hunters. Good. When the hunters have prepared their meat, they will place it in your granary. Aim to have at least enough food coming in to cover demand. The bottom set of numbers on your scribe's report show your current population.
I found that the hunter's post is the least efficient and frankly barely effective method of bringing in food.
Inside your section is at full capacity.
The AI was always bugged for me, and they would just kill a bunch of deer and just bring one of them in. Hopefully they've fixed that, because even on the, as far as I remember, even on the HD version, it was the same problem.
Click on the Town Buildings category, House, and build a hovel. Your available housing will increase, and your population will begin growing again. Each hovel you build will hold up to 8 people. Your settlement is growing, but
for whatever reason, not all of the there's kind of a step back down from Crusader. In Crusader, these, from what I remember, these things were colored, but here they're just line drawings again. And they're not even available for all of the individuals. Like for the woodcutter, it's just an axe. It's just some strange decisions. See, this is what I mean. He already killed one, but he just keeps annihilating this population of deer. That's 2 he's killed. That's 3, and he finally goes after it. So yeah, they haven't fixed the AI at all.
Now you will learn a few additional interface controls that are useful when playing. To rotate the map, move the mouse pointer into the middle of the screen, then press and hold the right mouse button. The camera interface icons will appear. Move the mouse pointer upwards to the rotate icon. To zoom out, press the right button and move the mouse pointer to the right over the zoom icon and release the button. To zoom back in, repeat the process.
There's something about the perspective that's kind of weird.
Mouse scroll wheel.
See, this doesn't look as good in 3D. It looked much better in 2D. Just a lot of the imperfections present that were very present. Look how much these populations are depleted. These poor deer have nowhere to run. Yeah, you can see all the little imperfections kind of stand out more in 3D. I know they call it an alpha, but I think they said they wanted to release this by the end of the year, which I guess porting this to Unity might not be that big of an endeavor, since it's not that complicated of a game.
To go full screen, press and hold the right button and move the mouse pointer to the left over the full screen icon and release. To flatten the landscape, press the flatten key. Press the key again to bring the landscape back up. Alternatively, you can click and hold the right mouse button to bring up the camera interface menu. For congratulations, you have completed the tutorial.
Okay, so let's play the first mission.
dispatch arrives from Sir Longarm.
Hopefully, by the time you receive this message, all has gone well, and you have put an end to those irritating wolves. I now ask a favor of you. Begin constructing an
I feel
outpost
very,
on
very
the
bad
edge of
that
Duke
we
de
exterminated
Pousse's
the
territory
population of
in
wolves
order
because
to
they
help
usually
me
don't
better
attack
judge the
humans.
strength of the Red's forces.
Cattle
You
and
must
sheep
not,
will
under
attack,
any
but
circumstances,
there's ways to
send
keep them back
confirmation of your
without
mission's
exterminating
completion
them.
to Lord Wolfsack.
For one, you can
The rat
if
was
they
raised
have
as an
if
only
they have
child in
if they
lands
have their
belonging
own
to the
food
de
supply, they
family.
won't go after your
The
sheep,
Duke showed his
especially
mother
if you make
favour,
it difficult on
ensuring
them.
that she never paid taxes and always had enough to get by. One day, a messenger came by, and it was revealed that his father was the same Duke de Pouce who his mother had once worked for as a serving wench. Due to an unfortunate accident, the entire de Pouce family had been lost at sea whilst returning from holiday, leaving the rat as next in line to inherit the title of Duke.
How unfortunate. It's not reading this. This is a really, really nice parquet floor for just a storage room. Alright, this one is not super hard. Put one right there. One right there. One right there. Put one way over there. And that should be enough. Another store. Should first things first, let's get some food production up.
Wood needed.
That's all we have, so apart from a couple of
Our food stocks are dwindling.
Yeah,
no
they most
change.
certainly are.
Treasury Lord. The people love you, my lord.
They have two separate control schemes now. They have classic and they have modern. Where classic you have to use the arrow keys and this is getting me confused because I played this game for so long. So left click is select and right click is deselect, whereas it was the right click, I believe, in the original was movement, where here it's left click is movement. It took me a while to get used to, if I'm right. Yep. Right click is movements now.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Resist the urge to build more. Most of them should start coming in now. Here's our first
Morning, your
shipment. I'm
lordship.
probably going to build something, start to get weapons production up and running, because if you do that, the mission becomes obscenely easy. Once you get into the flow of this game, it's pretty much the same routine. At least for missions like this, it's you slap everything down, build for about 3 or 4 woodcutters, however many you think you need. Build however many woodcutters you feel you need. Slap down some food, easy food production like apples or cows at first. Raise taxes, raise granary consumption, and just move on from there. And by the time you just work with that system, and by the time you're done with it, you can probably start having some sort of alternative method of raising morale or raising popularity by serving ale at inns or having building churches, chapels, cathedrals, Yeah, this is what I mean. They're when you can't really see here, but when if you they do this weird thing where initially when they come in, they squat. They squat before the liege lord, and then when they're in front of the fire pit, they're
Morning,
doing
your lordship.
this. They're kneeling, like they're a character from Dark Souls or something. Troops will demolish structures built close by upon arriving. Yes, they will. The woodcutters are a little bit less glitched, but they don't really care whether they're going after young trees or saplings, and they will just cut whatever they feel like. There's always a problem. It's time to build another dairy farm. Build one more dairy farm, and I think, yeah, that maximizes how much I don't know why they call it campground. It's not a campground, it's just a fire pit. How's our food production? Pretty crappy, honestly. Our weapons production is pretty good. Should probably... start building more homes, which is not going to do food production any favor. I'll just build another dairy farm.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
There's no way you can produce cheese this quickly. We're rapidly running out of meat. As soon as another woodcutter arrives, I'm going to build another Fletcher? I think the term was this game uses some weird terminology, because I'm pretty sure Fletcher is just an arrow maker.
Wood needed.
Like an actual bow maker is a bowyer, and you can switch between. I like these little icons they made. That makes a lot more. I think that's a nice little addition, although I would use different types of icons because these are kind of a little bit oversimplified. Just they kind of stand out against the old 2D art. Also like this poorly this GIF that just kind of skips right there ever so slightly. Food production, not so great. Should probably build that barracks sometime soon. So it's 23.
They've found us, sir. What are your orders?
Yeah, I really need that barracks right now.
recruits needed, sire.
Oh, that was lucky.
Moving off. We await orders. Needed, sire.
I need as many as I can.
Yes, we are on our way. We await orders.
Killed by a lumberjack.
Archers, ready.
Shot to death by a lumberjack. Should be a name of a.
Food stocks are dwindling.
That should be a name of a metal band or something. I just don't want to worry about. Let's start building. Let's just start building defenses. Actual defenses. Just gonna block this off first. Careful of little holes right there. How much wood do I have left? Also, it doesn't show how much wood you have when you're building a wooden wall. I think that's another error.
Not enough wood, my lord.
I think in the original it had them. I do like how they scaled the UI a little bit better. Food is somewhat growing.
We await orders. Needed, sire. My boy is yours. Our cows are struck down by a
And all the cows are
malady,
dead.
my lord.
There she disappears. She's just gone. And you see the funny animation of the cow dying. Or you should. I might have disrupted the programming. Yeah, I disrupted it. You're supposed to see this funny animation of a cow just mooing and dropping dead.
Me lord, leaving now.
So yeah, obviously that's not good for food production. Another thing is you get the option to repair, and it's 2D, but it looks better as 2D. Just kind of. I just think this game looks better in 2D. I don't know why. You also need to block this. Stupid little mistake I made. Couldn't understand why they were so hell-bent on climbing that way.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Instructions.
Then I realized that I left an opening.
We await orders.
Next lumberjack visits, I'll build another gatehouse.
Moving off.
Because I would normally just build a wall, but I need an access point for this lumberjack. Although this level is almost
Scouts
done.
report another group of the rats men heading in our direction. Are we ready for them?
Yeah,
Archers,
we're
ready.
probably fine.
My boy's yours.
Well, probably. think we're okay. I think it's encircled.
We await orders needed, sire.
I think it only tells you, gives you the okay encirclement if you just encircle it all the keep completely, just using just only closing off the access points from the signpost does not count.
Troops are attacking.
I think he just keeps sending spearmen.
Instructions! Leaving now!
The rat is not a master strategist.
We await orders!
Oh no, they're gonna go after this. Build this right there. Rebuild that right there. I don't believe I lost my I lost anything last time.
We await orders needed, sire. Yes? Moving off!
Yeah, this pretty much that's essentially it.
We await orders needed, sire.
This mission is one of the earlier missions, so it's not the complexity is fairly low. And from this point on, you just continue spamming, you keep spamming hovels and dairy farms and maybe why not?
Needed.
Let's build another Fletcher. Boyer. Pretty sure Boyer is the correct term.
My boy's yours. Me lord, we are on our way. Instructions. Leaving now. We await orders. Needed, sire. We await orders.
I think I'm going to send the rest of them up.
A small group of the rat soldiers are heading to the castle.
The purpose of this mission is to just teach you how to prioritize resource building and not much more. And this is what I mean, it almost looks like a mobile game now. That was my first thought. It doesn't look terrible, but it does look more like a, just the way the models move, their bugginess. They look nice, but you could have fixed the animation a little bit, because the way the animation looks with the 3D models doesn't make sense in the way they made sense with the 2D model. Because when they were 2D models and the frame rate was lower, it made sense that they moved a certain way. But now it just kind of looks like they're gliding around.
We await orders needed, sire. My boy's yours.
How's food production? Still awful.
We await orders needed, sire. Me lord, moving off.
It's taking an awful long time to think about it. I also considered just building a bunch of woodcutters' huts to prevent this from happening so that I have more land to work, and then just demolishing them and building it on the outside. Come on, save the woodcutter's hut! It's gone. I mean, so are they.
We have survived the enemy's onslaught.
I think they might actually all die this time. I like the humor. I like the humor of the old game. This was a woodcutter's hut. It's a pile of rubble now, but it was a woodcutter's hut. You could have saved it. Let's build another quote-unquote tower. Actually, do not want that there because it blocks access. Build that right there. A little bit of cover.
We await orders needed, sire. We await orders.
There we are. It's just something uncanny about the way they move. The slower walking characters, it's still mostly normal.
Acting a little strange, Lord.
But the kids on roller skates is just gets to me for some reason. It shouldn't, but it does.
Yes, we are on our way.
Another thing that I submitted in the feedback was, so you know, maybe creating a queue so I don't have to do this all the time. Especially if you only have one, you're trying to maximize production, but you need one peasant to convert into to train into and arm into a soldier. But it just doesn't make any sense.
A small group of the rat soldiers.
If you're going to account for population capacity when it comes to your soldiers, why not I don't know, just have upgrading capacity at the barracks if you want more soldiers.
Needed, sire. My boys
There's got that it was not a very good idea to do that back in 2001, 2001 when this game came out. It says it came out in 2001, but I distinctly remember playing it. No, never mind, because I got it in the summer of 2000. I got it in the summer, so it must have been 2001.
The rats' troops are attacking.
If you close yourself off, he's going to, for whatever reason, he really hates this woodcutter's hut. I guess it's because it's the closest one. This one's kind of far away. They have this very strange behavior where they just will go out of their way to attack civilian buildings outside of the castle. And you can actually, I'm pretty sure you can actually, from what I remember, you can bait them into going ahead and doing that. And just completely annihilate them while they're trying to destroy those buildings.
We await orders. Weapons needed, sire. Me lord?
Uh-oh. Kill the little fawn. Kill the buck. Fight on! No! Oh, wow.
Outlying villagers have seen a band of the rat.
He killed so many deer by accident. They're coming to file a grievance.
We await orders needed, sire. Instructions.
In most cases, doubling the rations, setting it to average taxes is enough. Unless you're being attacked very heavily and for whatever reason you need swordsmen and a bunch of engineers. Even if you need engineers, you can probably get away with just having high taxes at most.
We await orders needed, sire. We await orders.
Poor and adored. I don't know if this is being poor. I would not mind being poor at all.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire. Yes? Leaving
I'm gonna reinforce that a little bit.
We await orders needed, sire. Archers, ready!
They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it very, very hard. And as usual, they go send the detachments after this woodcutter's hut. Like this woodcutter's hut is a strategic objective of very high value. They might the woodcutter's hut might actually survive this time. I don't think they can reach this guy. Yeah, did not survive.
The enemy are vanquished. The cowards have run, sir. We can't catch them. They'll give us away for sure.
Also, like how the original the original scribe is still shows up in the cutscenes, and this cutscene very much perplexes me because the cheap way that it looks, and it's really puzzling because the plate has reflections and the cape moves even though it looks like a really cheap texture, and the music keeps repeating, and just the way the chainmail moves, it just seems like it's a model of just the back of a chainmail head inside of there, and it's just kind of wobbling back and forth. Let's play First Blood, because this one is a little bit harder.
With Lord Woolsack occupied and Sir Longarm on a mission abroad, you have yet to receive new orders. So you decide to march onwards.
The men you sent to the Rats County failed to do their job. Not my fault. I just gave troops. Rat told them what to do. Silence. Reclaim the rats' lands, or I'll rip out your tongue. I need to deal with the source of the problem.
The wolf's past is shrouded with mystery, and what is known of his history is mainly patched together from stories and unreliable rumors alone. This aside, it is believed that both of his parents died from natural causes in close succession, shortly after his 18th birthday.
Advance into the next of the Styx counties and defend yourself against his forces. The county shares its borders with the wolf, so stay alert as you will need to react quickly if he decides to show his face. This one was a little bit challenging for me the first time, but after I remembered what to do, it's not anywhere near as difficult. So it's critical that you actually have 2 this time, and again, same thing, just woodcutters' huts. Building one here is actually worth it. And then we're gonna be relying heavily on dairy for a while. Actually, first
No
let's
change in the treasury law.
raise the taxes, raise that. Need that. That's where I built it last time. Build a Fletcher right in front. And let's get our dairy farms. It is essentially a cow farm. That's what it's raising. Okay, and that should get us started.
We await orders.
And we can get a head start on this annoying thing. One thing that helps is that at least it is better to focus initially on production of iron and making some macemen, because making macemen will make your life considerably easier, since while you can produce a ton of spearmen, they are absolutely worthless against swordsmen. They don't stand a chance.
We await orders needed, sire.
I did, out of desperation, build a bunch of pole turners to build spearmen at the end, but it was not necessary. If you don't screw up and you actually build, if you build a quarry early on and encircle your castle. I know a lot of people build here, but I like to build here and into the cliff. Just kind of lock it off right here, lock it off right here, and then just sort of build loop it around. Gatehouse right here, a tower is somewhere right here, a tower right here. Kind of thicken the walls, and usually that's enough. Build the hovel next to the dairy farm, because it's gonna smell great. Cow dung doesn't smell that terrible. I don't want to get a head start on encircling everything, so I'm just gonna build a single ox tether, although 2 is definitely better.
We await orders needed, sire.
Kind of want to get better food production, because I'm not going very far if I don't start building bakeries soon.
We await orders needed, sire. Our food stocks are
definitely
dwindling,
keep the food stock down, or keep the food stock up. Kind of a risk having only 1 Fletcher for now, but it will have to do.
Sire.
I do like how they kept the spearman's crazy hair.
You can count on us.
Needed, sire.
It's crazy unkempt hair. I always thought the archer had really nice hair, but he's wearing a
count on
cloak.
us.
Sire.
I did not see that until spotting it much later. Alright, well, we have some extra wood, so let's see. Not enough for a Fletcher's workshop. Let's build another Fletcher's workshop. I don't know why the woodcutter is going up here. I would think this getting at this tree is a much better idea, but I'm not a woodcutter.
Count on us. Needed, sire. Weapons
So what do I
needed,
know?
Sire.
One thing I do like about Stronghold, I think it was introduced. It was only introduced in. I can't remember if it was introduced in Stronghold 3 or Stronghold 2. But you're able to build an ox tether next to an iron. What do they call it here? An iron mine. And you can carry multiple units of iron back to your base.
Orders.
Which I thought was a great idea. I would think that they would add it to this game because I thought that was the purpose of the game. Actually, to invest in that. Let me invest in hops a little bit earlier because I invested in hops really late the last time.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my
That way we can just supplement the tax the hit that we take from taxes with the by getting the peasants drunk.
Running low.
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
There we are. Fix that problem.
We await weapons orders needed, sire.
Alright, so we're actually producing wheat, so we can start producing, we can get a mill. I like to build upon this hill.
Morning, your lordship.
Oh, we are not doing good with food at all.
Our food stocks are
Yeah,
dwindling,
lay off
my
for a bit.
food stocks grow steadily, people sire. Love you, my lord. Morning, your lordship.
Hopefully somebody will deliver food. We don't have any wheat yet, so there's not much I can do. Okay, the wheat is finally starting to come in.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Great. What's the best way to deal with low food stocks? Have more mouths to feed. That's a smart idea, right?
Our food stocks are dwindling, my
Oh,
liege.
come on, run. Run.
Popularity is falling. We await orders needed, sire.
Oh, I really need that. We really need that bread as soon as humanly possible.
A message from the snake. Presently, swiftly, I shall be.
It would be nice if I could at least build a... Oh, there, thank God. I think it was right here.
My boy's yours.
You can count on us. We're leaving now. Always ready.
Gonna get another ox tether.
Our gold stocks grow
Temporarily
steadily,
lay off the taxes. We're gonna get a brewery up and running. In independence, I assure you.
We await orders.
Independent local
are attacking. Instructions.
I think I can get away without having any macemen, but I'm really nervous about it.
We await orders. Needed, sire. We await orders.
The enemy bowmen should not live for very long. Get you up there instead.
Archers, ready.
We'll take these guys out really fast. This is not looking good. This did not go as well as my first run.
A small group of the snake soldiers are heading to the castle. The enemy are inside the chambers is under attack. The castle has held firm.
All right, that was costly, and my lord
we await orders. Needed, sire.
My lord has been injured pretty badly, and there's no way to heal him.
A little my boy is yours. We are on our way.
Okay, let's get that brewery up and running.
We are losing a little
We can
money.
get back to taxing people. How much wood do I have? Why do I have so little wood?
The snake's troops are attacking.
Lovely.
Tell us what to do.
And you saw what kind of damage the maceman did. You can to the spearman. You can imagine what the swordsman will do. It's not fun at all. I think I definitely need to ramp up production of that, like, now.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Instructions.
At least they're in the yellow this time.
A small group of the wolf soldiers are heading to the castle.
Oh yeah, we're screwed. I think that was my wife.
The enemy are inside the castle.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I screwed up.
Am I victorious? Oh yes, I am.
And there's only two of them left.
Defeated.
And it doesn't let you save, so if you mess up, you mess up. All right.
I just... With the
All right, let's not mess this up this time. That, get that. That. Woodcutter here, woodcutter here, woodcutter here, and woodcutter here.
Can't place that there, my lord.
And this time, we're going to prioritize weapons production a little bit sooner. I can't remember what I did this morning because I played through this morning and I had much better luck. Get defense production up immediately. Castle's going to look a little bit different this time. A little bit cramped, honestly.
Our food stocks are
Almost forgot. There's nothing I can do now. I could build a pole turner. Really, I should focus on closing the castle. These are the waviest boards. I would never buy anything like this unless I had some sort of styling choice.
Morning, your lordship.
Yeah, they kept the image for him, and but they didn't keep it for the woodcutter, and they added this weird one where he's trying to hold his broken nose from bleeding. Yeah, wood is ultimately going to be the limiting factor here, so I'm going to build one more woodcutter. Maybe possibly a little bit too late, but that's just one shipment. I wish you could have both of these. I mean, you have the screen real estate. I realize that I can buy wood at the market, but I'm being stubborn.
This building has no labor, sire.
No, it does not. It doesn't need to right now. But in the future, actually due to build another Fletcher as soon as possible.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Wood needed.
This is going to be crazy when the next wood shipment comes in. So we still have a bunch of food. should go straight for hops instead of wheat. Prioritizing booze over over actual food. I feel like that is definitely the medieval way. Go ahead and build another dairy farm.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege. Morning, your lordship.
Interestingly enough, once the masons go into the quarry, you can no longer click on them individually. They're parts of the animation
We await orders. We
of
await
the
orders.
quarry in operation. I like this little touch, just the ancient ruins just lying around and how the wood is still there.
We await orders.
I guess it depends on the
Sire.
climate. If that's salt, then maybe they could potentially be preserved under certain conditions,
sire.
but I doubt it.
We await orders.
I think I can open that brewery soon. I'm going to open it right next to somebody's house.
Morning, your lordship.
And he is collecting the hops. Watch this, man.
Morning, your lordship. We await
Also, the guy mocking a woman's voice is just something about that.
Needed, sire.
I think I had 2 quarries in operation and 4 ox tethers at the end last time. So I can have
Not enough workers available to run this building. A message from the snake. Presently, swiftly, I shall be upon you. Granary stocks are very low, sire. We await
Yeah, I know.
needed, sire.
You can count on us.
Needed, sire.
You can count on us.
Needed, sire.
Really wish one of these ox tethers would hurry up.
The snake's troops are attacking.
I'm scared, my lord.
We await weapons.
You can count on us.
Needed,
yes.
sire.
Off we go.
We're losing archers. Money ready. My boy's yours. Leaving now. Moving off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be even able to build it on time. I'm kind of screwed. All my freaking cows are going to die. This was a bit of a disaster. Yeah, there they go.
Good stocks are too low, sire.
Killed all my cows.
A small group of the snake soldiers are heading to the castle. Instructions. The enemy are inside. We await orders.
Doing quite a bit of damage, in fact.
Onslaught.
Alright, hurry up and kill him so I can do something about this.
Archers, ready! We are on our way!
Right.
Where are we going? The snake's troops are attacking.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a disaster. And I forgot to build the inn, and I am completely panicking at this point. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. Oh, who am I kidding? There's no way it is. I didn't have this much problem earlier in the day. I don't know what's happening to me.
People are leaving the castle.
Oops.
Our gold stocks grow steadily, sir. The granary is empty, sir.
I'm awful today. Yeah, there's no way I can recover from that. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm frankly embarrassed by my performance. It's just as a person who's played this game for such a long time.
Can't place that there, my lord. Can't place that there, my
For
lord.
so many years,
No
I would expect myself to have finished this already, no problem.
Our food stocks are dwindling. Stocks grow steadily, sire.
We were picking up so nicely, too. Unfortunately, I can't build anything, because I need to have a reserve. This is where I had that last time. I'll do a little bit of a better job protecting my cows. So last time I wasn't able to get the gatehouse up in time, and I didn't really have as many archers as I should have, so I should focus production on those two things.
We await orders needed, sire. We await orders needed, sire.
Yeah, see, they squat in front of the Lord and then do their little kneeling animation in front of the fire, like in Dark Souls. I build it closer, because I did build it a little bit far away. Not gonna need more than one granary, and I still have that much space. Have any incoming wood? It's close. It's close. He's coming. He just delivered. He's working on it.
We await orders needed, sire.
I could just conscript my peasants.
We are losing a little money, stocks are growing, the people love you, my lord.
While I'm waiting for stuff to ramp up a little bit faster. I'm gonna get you right here. Okay, so that should take care of that. Next, I need to build a Fletcher's workshop. Just in time, I have a bunch of woodcutters coming in. This game has fairly simple mechanics, but it's so engrossing.
Wood needed.
There. A bunch of Fletchers, although I don't think they have enough wood to work anymore until this guy comes in. He's really strong. Even a few planks like that would be very, very heavy. Actually, you know what this animation reminds me of? It reminds me of how characters moved in Heroes of Might and Magic. That's what it reminds me of.
You can count on us. Needed, sire. You can count on us. Needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire.
You can count on us.
Needed, sire.
Exactly swimming in food right now. We don't need to be.
You can count on us.
Needed, sire.
Anybody coming in? He's working on it. He's working on it. He's working on it. He's very close. Although again, I don't understand why he's climbing up when there's a tree right next to him. Once again, I am not an expert woodcutter. I'm more worried about the stones. And see, now we've run into this problem where the initial shipment was fast.
We await orders.
Thankfully, they don't return to their post.
Weapons needed, sire.
They just patiently wait next to the pile.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Granary stocks are very low, sire, my liege.
Start working on meat so I can have
Our
actual
food
food
stocks are
coming in.
dwindling, my liege. We are almost out of dwindling, my liege. Our gold stocks grow steadily, stocks are growing, sire.
Slow that down a little bit. He's almost done yet. It kind of looks like you have enough stone to carry, but I guess they need to even it out. There we go. I think he should be next.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Okay, what next, what next, what next?
Granary stocks are very low, sire. Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Stone stocks are too low, sire.
This. Oh, right there.
We await orders, my lord. Is yours. Leaving now.
It's a good place for you.
Weapons we await orders needed. Instructions.
Artificially reduce the amount of people we have to feed. Want to do this, but we're going to need to ramp up production anyway because we're going to be building a tannery. Should actually be building one now.
Granary stocks are very low. Presently, swiftly, I shall be upon you.
Got that gatehouse up just in time.
Always ready. Yes, my lordship. We're leaving now.
Get the tannery up and running. Almost no food left.
The snake's troops are attacking.
Why he decided to dump his wood so early.
We await orders needed, sire. Yes? Moving off! Our food stocks are dwindling. Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire.
That for now, and hopefully it'll keep us,
we await
just
orders,
barely keep
sire.
us together.
Archers, ready!
And And he made it just in time. Cover all the archers in a timely manner. And we just sit and wait.
A small group of the snake soldiers are heading to the castle. The enemy are inside the castle.
Seem more effective than standing by.
Enemy are vanquished.
I didn't suffer quite as much damage that
We are
time.
almost out of food, sire.
Alright, let's solve this problem once and for all.
A peasant is on his way.
Let's build a couple of bakeries. And once those get up and running, we should not have any more food problems for quite some time.
We await orders needed, sire. My boy's yours. The snake's troops are attacking. We await orders needed, sire. Lord, we are on our way.
The tanneries work very slowly, so it may be of benefit to you to build them as quickly as possible before building the anything else. Bring it in.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
We were literally out of food. Feel kind of safe building another one. Oh, I wonder why they're going after that. Oh yeah, they're in much worse shape than they were the first time. They killed my wife. You ruined my cheese. Killed my chicken. No, my chicken is still alive. You killed my jester, but you spared my chicken for some reason. Alright.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Okay, we need that.
Not enough workers available
One
to run this
maceman.
building.
Gold needed.
Bolts are
Our
on there.
granary stocks are growing, sire. Our granary
Let's go back to
stocks are
doing
growing,
that.
sire.
Off we go.
Temporarily.
Is emptying.
Plenty of that.
Not enough
Grow
workers
some
available
hops.
to run this building.
Build another hovel.
The wolf swordsmen are here. We're doomed.
Don't panic. Like a sweet single spot where you can build that tower somewhere around here. There we go. It's too late.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Instructions.
Oh, they're mauling those archers. may need more wheat. That's definitely not enough.
We await orders. We are almost out of food, sire.
Kinda worried about other things right now, but thank you for letting me know.
We await orders. Yes, your popularity is rising. Granary stocks are very low, sire. Archers, ready! My boy's yours. Leaving now. Moving off.
I have any choice but
We
to
await
bring them up
orders,
there for now.
sire. Me lord.
A decent amount of damage.
We await orders. Instructions. Granary stocks are very low, sire. Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Ah, damn it, they're gonna kill her when she's bringing back the armor. Oh, he tried to take him down with the mace he made. Will I survive? Oh, they're kind of in bad shape. I might make it.
The enemy inside the castle is under attack. The castle has
Oh man,
Underestimate you next time.
I barely made it. Barely made it.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Okay, where am I?
We await orders needed, sire. We await orders. We are on our way.
Really weird, weirdly shaped castle.
Yes. Archers, ready.
Several of my archers got injured because I didn't build crenellations there. Build that in.
We await orders needed, sire. My boy is yours. Me lord.
Why haven't I built a pole turner yet?
Granary stocks are very low, sire. Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Doing okay for now. Wait, I haven't built a brewery yet. Oh man, it is amateur hour. To build a brewery outside of a barracks, what could possibly go wrong?
Your popularity weapons needed, sire. Instructions. Leaving now! A message, Lord.
Here, take this. The crossbow design contained in these pages will help you against your new foes. We pray that it is enough.
Me too.
Not enough work is available to run this building.
I'm not so confident myself.
Warning, your lordship. A message, Lord. Sire, we should have our Fletchers build crossbows as soon as possible. We must be ready when the Wolf's men return. Warning, your lordship. We await orders. Needed, sire. We await orders. Moving off. Our granary stocks are growing, sire. Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire. Our granary stocks are growing, sire. The people hold you in great esteem, my lord.
Yes,
Weapons,
you can count recruits.
Needed, sire. We await orders.
Tell us what to do.
We are losing a little money, my liege.
Actually, you know what? I think those archers actually got hurt trying to take on those swordsmen. And what can I say? Brave attempt, but probably not the smartest. Hey, what do I have an abundance of? Time. I have an abundance of everything except time.
Warning, your lordship. Yes, boss. Needed, sire.
Taking guys forever to make those. Here, build another one.
A peasant is on his way.
You can count on us.
Needed, sire. The people hold you in great esteem, my lord. Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege. The people hold you in great esteem, my lord.
Of course, a lot of people, so that's there's not much I can do about that. When are those crossbows going to come in?
We await orders, needed, sire.
From this point, I can work on closing things up. Still a ton of wood. I can build an inn next to an inn. Oh, that's neat. They added a little picture. That's I think that's a painting from Van Eyck. Not sure. It's kind of hard to see.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Oh, you're waiting for more... Okay. Like, what are you waiting for? Lord Stronghold.
Yes, you can recruit.
Yeah, see how quickly the leather armor goes away?
We await orders needed, sire. Warning, your lordship.
The pole turner has a really haunted look.
We await orders.
Not sure how he makes metal spear tips, because you do need a blacksmith, you still need a blacksmith to make that. Sorry, I just noticed your chat. Yeah, this is, the demo for, Stronghold Definitive Edition. I believe it is made in, Unity.
You can count on us, sire.
It's alright. It doesn't look like they really added anything in terms of functionality, but it looks nice. The movements are a little bit strange. I would kind of put them somewhere between a mobile game and some of the later Heroes and Might and Magic, and maybe even Daggerfall if you played that, where they look a little. The models look like they're a little bit floaty.
Band of the Snake's troops heading this way.
Yeah, I need to build that up.
Yes, we await orders.
Yeah, I've been screwing up. This is the third attempt to get this mission on stream. I had no issues. I had no issues earlier. I mean, I had some issues yesterday, but earlier I did it on my first try. Now I have no idea what I'm doing all of a sudden. Oh, is the sound too loud? I checked the sound. I thought it was Is that any better? Because when I checked, it was way too loud. Yeah, I'm using OBS. What should I be? I've been I think most people use OBS. Are they using new
A message from the snake. It's over, my friend. Let's face it.
I haven't had too many problems before. Yeah, this is another issue. It's kind of difficult to select certain things. Alright, you hurry up and get up there. You two. You guys go up here. You guys go up here as well. Sometimes the stream is a little bit overwhelming. I modulate the Okay, you guys need to move down here before you die. Oh man, this is going to be fun, but I have no choice. I have to defend my people. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job. I mean, my oxen didn't make it. Who's left? Where'd they come from?
What'll it be? We're leaving.
I'll go back in there.
We await
You can count on us.
needed, sire.
Okay, I feel like I'm doing much better now.
Snake. Not again. I am sick of your persistence. Next time you will not be so lucky.
Ooh, I can build 2 more of these now.
Needed, sire.
I think it's time to yet again build another house.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire. The people hold you in great esteem.
Ale coverage, events which are random and you can do nothing about.
Sire.
I don't think I'm even going to get this shipment in time, or it's just going to come just in time, which is not going to be super useful for me. It's our food production. Seems about right.
You can count us, boss.
Needed, sire.
Yeah, the graphics really are uncanny. It looks... So the graphics themselves look good, but it's the animations just they have that kind of mobile aesthetic, if that makes any sense, where they seem to just kind of float above the ground.
We await orders. Needed, sire.
Maybe now we could actually have enough to completely enclose the keep. Where are you going? Taking wood to store. Is that him? Yeah. That he's done. I don't need that anymore. I actually have plenty of wood. And we've enclosed the keep, more or less.
Me lord, we are on our way. The stockpile is full, my lord.
Is it? Lovely. What should we build? What do we have a lot of? Wood? Can we expand it? I'd like to not just waste a bunch of wood. Get out of the way. It's annoying this is a high traffic area. Look at that. How am I supposed to build anything on top of that? This is another thing about this game that they never bothered to fix. Do you think I'm ever going to be able to build? I might be getting my chance. There we go. There we are.
We await
count on this.
needed, sire.
Crenulate here. Crenulate here and fill in this gap.
Yes, we await orders. Needed, sire.
Tell us what to do. Double.
Move a couple of archers out of there. We have more space to move.
Orders.
I'm
Leave
gonna
them
keep these
now.
guys here, and I'm just gonna move them from the gatehouse if I need to.
We await orders. Yes. Moving off.
It's kind of a mess, but I don't have much of a
Flying
choice.
villagers have seen a band of the wolf's troops heading this way.
Off we go.
I'll keep you guys here on reserve.
Sentiment is warm towards you, my liege.
Time to build another brewery. My little alcoholics are hungry for beer. Because they don't know how to they don't know that by distilling water that they can make the water safe.
You can count on us. This time, I will take you.
Alright, hopefully I will not die this time. Still have tons of wood. I don't know, let's build another one of those. I mean, I don't need to do this, I just want to do this for fun. Build another blacksmith. Frenulate that. Frenulate that. Let's freeze some space in the stockpile. Not sure whether charging in those archers was a good idea. There's a lot of them. Come on.
We await
You can count on us.
Yes,
Attain.
needed,
Shot.
sire.
Why not build another bakery? Among a bunch of dairy fields. How are you guys doing? Shift you over here.
Ready, sir.
My bow is yours.
Attain. Shot. Fall in.
Oh, that's brutal. I don't think this woodcutter is gonna make it. Needs to sacrifice you yet. May not need to sacrifice you at all at this rate. No. I basically just sent them to their doom, but they're doing a decent job. Oh, they completely ignored that woodcutter's hut. Okay, great. They seemed a little tougher that time. Maybe I played normal by accident.
We are victorious, sire.
Yeah, again, look at this. These. It just looks so strange. Just the quality is all over the place. The landscape and the rocks and everything seems fine. Everything metallic seems fine. The cape looks really low res, something that you would probably find in the original game. And his chainmail head is just kind of wobbling in place. No, the AI is pretty much the same. It's actually the funny thing about the AI. I think I've said this like 6 or 7 times. And yes, it does do this. I don't know if it actually stops. But the AI does this, just acts kind of strange sometimes. It's kind of broken in some places, and not in any bad way. For instance, the hunter is still broken. The hunter will kill 2 or 3 or 4 deer before actually going to get his kill, but that was always a problem. There is a new problem where the peasants' animation, the ones around the fire pit, is kind of messed up. They sort of they squat in front of the manor when they should be bowing, and then they bow at the fire pit, and it kind of reminds me of when you're performing when you're restoring your humanity in Dark Souls. That's just what it reminds me of. You're not very sold in this game? You're not the only one. Honestly, depending how much. Also, I mentioned earlier, this background kind of looks like something I would see in a Total War rather than a Stronghold. Really, the only reason I could in its current condition, the only reason I could recommend it is if you don't have the HD edition, or if you've just never played Stronghold before and you really hate 2D graphics. But I like the 2D animations. I think 2D animations can be beautiful if done properly. It's just something about the aesthetic. 3D animations have always looked weird, and it's just a never-ending race to make them look good. 2D animations we've figured out how to make look good. 3D animations, you need to have enough polygons. You need to make sure you can see their sweat. You need to make the lighting good. You need to make anti-aliasing good. You need to make all of these things good, and they take away attention from the actual game. But here, this isn't really shouldn't even be a big deal because they just ported it to Unity. I mean, it's not bad. It's just you're essentially paying for another campaign, is what you're doing. It's a mission pack. Yeah, it doesn't seem very definitive, especially since they asked on the feedback. When you leave the feedback, they ask, "Are you interested in DLC?" And I didn't. I'm kind of. I was kind of confused by that question because definitive edition means it's the definitive edition. You don't release the definitive edition and start releasing DLC unless it's free, because that just seems strange to me. The HD, the difference between the HD and the Extreme. So HD is HD. Extreme, I think Crusade. I don't know if there's an Extreme version of the original game, but Crusader Extreme is essentially the Crusader. All it adds is the Crusader Trail, another Crusader Trail, but it is absolutely insane. the very first mission you play has like 60 lions on the map, and it is really you need to build really really fast. It's for people who have played the game for so long that unless it's super fast, it bores them. I think I made it up to the tenth mission. I can't remember the fifth or tenth mission because before I was just completely overwhelmed. I have the original copy too. I have the small box copy, um, with the fold out front. Um, I don't know. I just like the game. Honestly, I enjoyed the economic missions and the historical missions a lot more than I enjoyed the campaign or the trails or anything. The Crusader Trail was its own type of fun, but mainly because of the goofy characters that they added in. I think that was a good idea. I don't know why they couldn't. What happened with Stronghold 2? I guess it was just the conversion to 3D where they just got distracted by the 3D models, and Stronghold 3 was just broken. I think they fixed it, but I tried playing it several years back and it was broken. I built a wall. The wolves were going through the wall, which was a problem during release. And there was another problem I can't remember where uh, you needed to build the wall just right in a certain area on a certain it was like a midpoint mission in the middle of the campaign where just building the walls didn't work, and also the I can't remember if this was Stronghold 2 or Stronghold 3. I think it was Stronghold 3 because Stronghold 2 was at least mostly functional. Stronghold 3 was completely broken. There was this mission where there were the enemy you had to go attack a castle and there were traps and there were those falling logs. And the thing is that I understand if the logs are falling and they knock your soldiers down and they kill them because that's a heavy log. But for whatever reason, the soldiers would walk right into a stationary log and it would kill them. So the way they programmed it is if you touch the log, you die. So there's no physics involved. It's not calculating the impact. It's just calculating contact, which is lazy. I mean, there's nothing left. I mean, it's just the demo. The game hasn't come out yet. I mean, all there is the tutorial. Like, let me show you all there is. All there is hidden lookout where you start fighting against the rat. First blood, which is what I just played, and the tutorial with where they changed voice actors for some reason. Additionally, in the options, you just get to see some things about whether you want classic or modern controls. I picked modern because it just makes more sense, and same thing with mouse wheel. Whether you want to zoom in with the mouse wheel or just use the context menu. But yeah, that's all the demo has. I know it says I've played for 5 hours, but really, if you're a little bit more competent than me, you can probably finish it in one. It's just I play too many games and I'm a little bit incompetent in playing all games. It's not again, it's not terrible. It's functional. It doesn't have any terrible glitches or anything other than the Dark Soul kneeling peasants reclaiming their humanity at the bonfire. Uh, but that's the biggest thing I noticed. It's fine, but I guess we won't find out until we find out more information about the campaign, which is the main selling point. The main selling point is not that they're necessarily 3D. That's not necessarily the main selling point. The main selling point is the campaigns. I don't think it's terrible unless unless the campaign is just very badly thought out or it has really really bad voice acting, just unlistenable voice acting. I do not think it's going to be a. I don't think it's going to be a much of a problem. They said that they don't intend. Apparently, they don't intend to sell it for more than $25 US or 25 euro or 25 pound, just 25 across the board because that's how money works. Thank you, Steam. Because all currencies have one-to-one conversion. That's why they're doing it. Unless you're in Turkey or Argentina, in which case enjoy. In which case you're getting a 400% price increase. I think a couple of years ago. Anyway, it's for people who haven't played the original, but the people who are going to be buying this are the people who play the original. So yeah, I can't say anything until I know more about the campaign. It looks fine, a little bit uncanny if you're looking at it too closely. The UI is a little bit better and scales better with my ultra widescreen monitor. I just don't have anything. I don't have anything negative to say, but I don't have anything super positive to say yet. They said that's not the exact price on the feedback survey. They said it was like they asked how much are you willing to pay. It was like $5, $10, $15, $20, or $25, and it was the same thing with the with pounds and euros. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to adjust the price depending what they place it in US dollars. So I don't know if it's going to be an equivalency, but I think Valve addressed this on Steam where they adjusted the prices. But I would assume that it's if they release it for $15, it's going to be 15 euro and 15 pound. That's what I assume they're going to do. I mean, you can download it on Steam right now and play it yourself if you wish. I can't imagine that the what are the system requirements? Let's look at the system requirements and demo out now. I was really hoping that they would release a new game. So the minimum requirements are a 64-bit processor and operating system, Windows 7, 8, 10, or 11. Which is funny considering Windows 7 and I think Windows 8 and 8.1 are going to no longer be are going to have their. So this is coming out at November 7th, 2023 of this year. So 7, 8, and 8.1 at the end of the year on January 1st, 2024 are going to have their support dropped. Processor Intel 3330 or AMD equivalent. Memory 8 gigabytes. GTX 680. 6 gigabytes available space. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be filling up. Unity games are not that big. Recommended 64-bit processor and operating system. So yeah, it's not very, very big. Euro sounds weird to me. It's harder for me to pronounce euro. It just comes out wrong. I'm pronouncing it. I'm pronouncing it in a weird German way. Let me see. Uh, that Google. So So yeah, this is probably how you pronounce it.
Euro.
And this is how I'm used to pronouncing it. Let's see, where is it?
Euro.
Airo. That's Anyway, that's really mostly. This was this was kind of a. This is my first. I was just trying to see if I could stream in higher resolution. My native resolution is 3840 by 1660. So I think I have it scaled down to something else, but I just wanted to see if my internet connection and my video card could handle it. It doesn't really matter. The video card that I have installed right now is going to go into somebody else's computer, and I'm just going to install. I'm either going to play around with the 3070 or install the 4090 that's been sitting behind my desk for 2 months now. When did I buy it? I think I bought it in June. I haven't installed it yet. Anyway, that's all I really have for Stronghold Definitive Edition. What time is it? Okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna cut the stream so it's easier to edit the video later. Not that I'm gonna be doing a lot of editing. And I don't know. I guess I'll stream something else after a short break. So because I'm bad with Studio, I'm just going to stop the stream and I'm gonna be right back.